All right, Coop, fifth time's a charm. You got it done. Congratulations. You were good all weekend, man. And look, Jett did win 5 of the 6, but you were really good.
No, for sure. It was overall awesome weekend. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, I was very consistent. Obviously, like I said, on the podium, we saw who still is the fastest guy. I was able to lead today. I think I led like 8 laps, but the margin was a lot closer than I feel like I thought it was going to be. So, no, I'm happy. Been on the podium before, but never quite won. So it's cool that I can put my name up on the trophy with everybody.
I'm no riding expert. Watching you battle him, though, I felt like you were getting too worried about protecting your lines as opposed to racing, and that made it easier for him. Did you agree?
100%.
Yeah.
And that's, I get protective. But that's where, like you said, like to me, this race is all about that, right? I'll learn and go, okay, at Anaheim or Oz or whatever it is, hey, I can afford to open my lines back up. He's not going to dive bomb you. He's going to pass you in different areas. So I agree. I was definitely being very protective. And but like I said, we've done plenty of laps at the test track, and that's the stuff that you learn by racing, right? And I'm excited to get back to Florida and put in some work and see where we stack up in 2 weeks at Oz. But then again, long-term wise, we got 8 weeks, and I'm very happy with where I'm at.
He did that quad this morning, and you did it in the second main. I'm sure you heard that he was doing it. You kind of fucked it up a couple times, but then it was pretty good. So how was it?
Yeah, it was. It was a big jump. I'm not going to lie. He made it look easy, but it was everything the 450 Yami had.
Really,
and
huh? Yeah.
One lap I barely made it, and I just kind of was like, man. It was fast, though. Crew chief was saying it was about half a second, and it was like, hey, to win, you're going to have to jump it. So I did it in the second main a few times. But then that last one, I was just like, you know what, he can have it.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's one of those things that he's so great at is pulling those little things out. Day 2 he waited, and I even saw it on track walk. I'm like, man, I think you could quad that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering about that. Okay.
He got it.
He looked like to me he was going, and again, no riding coach. He was going more to the right. He was drifting, and then he was getting a bit more straight, and you were cutting it closer. I don't know, but
you're right, Steve. Yeah. Hey, we're working on it. We're working on it. No, we were looking, and that's what's. Dude, he's jumping a 100-foot quad at 2 inches from a hay bale and ruts, and you're right. But it's got to grow some balls to get there. But no, it's all good. Like I said, it was. Good racing. Malk rode really awesome too. We battled all weekend, I think we're in a much better spot than we were the last 2 here for sure.
All right, Jett Lawrence, 5 out of 6 wins, tagged the lapper. I loved your comment about it's what I didn't see or on the podium. What you didn't miss was the lapper. So, what's the attitude like? What's the feeling?
The feeling right now, I'm very tired, Steve.
Okay.
I'm a person who needs my sleep, and I am tired. So. It's probably why I'm not so energetic right now. I'm happy. I might not be showing it, but I am happy because we made progress in the bike and stuff like that. But I'm tired.
Yeah, it's a lot, right? 6 mains and then the sleep and the jet lag.
Exactly. Yeah, it's jet lag, the sleeping, of having a late night last night, then an early start today. So I can't even talk.
You guys made a lot of changes to the bike, right? Did you learn something?
Yeah, we learned a lot of things with the bike, even some tweaking with the mapping and stuff like that since we've moved to Get. Just fine-tuning stuff with the new bike just because it's, it hasn't been ridden on Supercross at this speed. So we're just trying to find things that'll help it work and kind of find more parts, and just trying to see what works, Showa comes out with new stuff and we're going to see if it works better and stuff like that. Okay, it works better. All right, which now you find a new part that's kind of lacking, so you got to change that. So it's
you got to change the thing that you changed before.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's always you never have the bike perfect. You're always changing stuff.
Pretty legit race, this track, the whoops, the format. Like it's a real test for you, right? Even for a guy like yourself that you're not fully ready for Anaheim 1, it's got to be a test for you.
Yeah, no, we've only had I think 6 or 7 days on the bike, so. We're still warming into it, still just trying to get out. We haven't really started base training just yet because we've been testing a little bit before this. So we're just easing into it. And, this track was a really good kind of look and seeing how it is and just seeing where the bike's at, It's a close thing to a race condition, so it's nice.
All right, Malcolm Stewart, man. Got on the podium, rode really well all weekend, and you got a Milwaukee drill. That's the highlight of the weekend.
That is 100% the highlight of the weekend. I was being like a part-time racer, part-time contractor through the off season due to the hurricane. But I felt really good all both days. I got 2 whole shots, so I'm pretty stoked on that. So I've been trying to work on my start, so it's starting to pay off a little bit. But more so, just overall, rode really well. Of course, Jett was riding like Jett does. He's definitely he's on the fire. But me and Cooper had a little battle here and there, and we were trying to keep it tight. But he edged me out on the second day a little bit. But it's overall, I'm happy with what I've got, and in this place with second.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things like this last year, you didn't run with Jett and Coop all that much, right? And now this weekend, you led laps, you're right in the mix. It's got to feel like you made a step forward, even though it is just an off-season race, but it still means something.
Yeah, of course. I felt like last year I was just like, I kind of almost had the mindset of like, just get through it, kind of like, don't really know where you were, like last time it's hard, right? And, I was like, this upcoming season, I'm like, all right, let's just have a really good Paris race, like really race hard with the guys, and I knew there's some good guys coming, so I wanted to like really show these guys that like I can be here, so again, overall, like I said, I'm happy, and I'm gonna try to keep moving forward, and next week we go back to testing and try to get the bike a little bit better, but overall we're sitting in a pretty good spot.
You just started boot camp, like you told me, 6 mains over 2 nights. Was it catching up to you a little bit?
I'm more sleepy tired than anything, but overall I actually felt pretty good, like, controlling the breathing, but like it seems like it hasn't been that long, but it's been a while as a racer, right? So again, it's just, for me, I'm really happy where I'm at, because the guys like Cooper and Jett, they've been racing, they had designations, and stuff like that, so they've kind of been on the bike a little bit more than I have, so that being said, it's just good to kind of see where I'm at. But yeah, again, we have some work to do, but I'm happy where I'm at. We're in a really good spot, but overall, I'm happy to get my Milwaukee tools.
That's the highlight for sure. Hey, the whoops look good. These whoops were legit, and they look good for you.
Yes, the whoops were really legit. Definitely a little bit more tougher than back in the States a little bit in some races. So I'm actually glad that we didn't jump through them like we do in like 90% of all the Supercrosses, but it's good. So I'm happy, again, happy where the bike handle and things like that, and it got me a podium.
All right, Hunter Lawrence, Dazzy, Lars told me the bike never went on the track with the same setting. You didn't look totally comfortable. Yeah. And I guess it kind of showed, right?
No, it's all good. It was good. I mean, we rode legitimately 6-7 days before coming here. We've had such a long year, and it's unreal. That's one of the really cool things about these events we get to do, is there's no pressure. There's no, hey, you have to perform and stuff, and it's good. Gives us a good direction on the bike. Obviously, Jett's a little bit bigger frame guy, so it doesn't seem to affect him as much as it affects me in places. So it's good. Just getting more knowledge and stuff. Imagine, geez, it'd be a pretty uncomfortable conversation had this been us at A1,
Yeah.
So
well, also, too, your brother's probably less thinking about his safety through the whoops. You know what I mean? Like, you look like you were thinking about your safety a little bit.
Yeah, we fly to Australia tomorrow. That's a long flight. I'm not trying to be sore on that plane flight the whole way down there. But no, it's good, mate. It's all good. We're leaving safe and healthy. We got a good bit of knowledge. Got some gate drops. Starts were pretty good. No, I'm happy, mate. I'm happy.
This race, really good whoops, good track. Like, this is a fairly good base for American Supercross.
Absolutely. I was telling Lars earlier, it'd be so sick if Feld actually incorporated this stadium into a round, because the stadium, obviously we wouldn't pit where we're standard right now, and the track it'd be an American football stadium size. Like, it's really good, and they do a great job. The maintenance on the track. Sure, we got down to some floorboards in the end, but it's the last night. Everyone's just looking forward to get it over with, so I think it's just cover your eyes. But
do we need to roll the whoops? Do we need to steamroll the whoops?
Dude, I tell you what, They maintain them, and in between motos, they get out there with rakes and shovels, and they throw all the dirt on the backside onto the thing, and then they just pack it in, and mate, they're good. They're good. Do we need steamrolled whoops? I don't know. I'm not qualified enough to say yes or no, but it's something. It's something.
I was texting with the Dirtworks guys, and they said there's too many bikes in America, too many. To steamroll.
That's one thing.
And that's a good point.
Yeah, that's one thing is because they steamrolled them and how they were built, and they would maintain them through the day, the jump line never became available. Where, second round of B practice, the jump line's coming available because of how different riders hit lower on the whoops, the bottom fills in, and then you get your jump line, then the cups punch through. So I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Dirtworks. Too many guys, maybe.
Hey, looking forward to going to Australia. I know you haven't been there for a while. You got to be stoked on that.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really excited. It's been almost 9 years since I've gone back, so I'm very excited. I can't believe it's been that long.
So I'm a media. I'm going to go back. I'm going to write about this race. I got to talk about this race. I should have no concern over Hunter Lawrence, like next week. I should have no concern.
Sure, get the clickbait. Have concerns.
No. I'm not going to do clickbait, but
have concerns. We got big issues.
I'm not saying that, but you're not even stressed.
No, dude. I mean, were people stressed about Cooper Webb last year?
Well, I was, and then I showed to be wrong.